night.
Next up here on Top 5 at the Kelvin Hall in Glasgow, we've got a lightweight fight between Dean Reilly and Fouad Mesdari. The Hurricane, Dean Reilly, Wolverine, he prefers to be called, from the Grip House Stinky Ninja fight team in Glasgow. He's not fought in Scotland in over 2 years, David, so I mean, he is so excited to be back in his hometown and throwing down. He's from Clydebank, just along the road here in Glasgow. Can't wait to see him in action.
Yeah, he's been fighting all over the globe. He's over in Japan most recently. Also been fighting on Cage Warriors shows, several of those against some really high-level guys like Karsten Lenjoint, Steve O'Keefe. Can't pronounce his Japanese opponent, unfortunately. Not blessed with that sort of talent to pronounce names perfectly well. But he really has been fighting across the globe against very high-level guys.
Reilly is a very technically gifted striker who hits extremely hard. We're talking about Reilly. He's lost 3 fights by submission, so we know where he wants this fight to take place. That's on the feet. He's lost 2 in a row, and he's had something of an awakening lately. He realizes that he needs to fight a certain way to have fun, maybe not to overthink things, not to overcomplicate things when he gets into the cage. He also knows he really can't afford to lose this fight here. He doesn't want to be 5-5, doesn't want to be 3 losses in a row. He's extremely focused this time out. Fouad Mesdari is 8-2, never been knocked out. Shows you what kind of job Dean's got in his hands.
Yeah, I think one of the main things is that he turns up this evening. I think he'll tell you himself that it doesn't always translate how good he is in the gym into how good he is in the cage. So I think that's really one of the key things here. I think he can give anyone trouble really in the UK featherweight division if he's on form, if he shows up and he really puts in the performance that he knows he can, and that everyone who trains with him at the Dinky Ninjas knows he can. But against Mesdari, it's going to be a very tough ask. 8-2, terrific record, and as you say, never been knocked out. I mean, that is quite something. It really is a terrific task, a difficult task that Dean has on his hands here. Mesdari, a very well-rounded guy.
Well, that's right, a lot of fighters say that, I'm well-rounded, but this guy's got 4 wins by submission, 4 by decision, so it may be lacking when it comes to kind of finishing power in his hands, but you know, he can go the distance and he can choke you out. He looks well up for it.
Yeah, as you can see, he's quite a cocky guy, which I'm sure the Scottish crowd are going to love, especially against a sort of favourite like Dean Reilly, well-liked guy around here.
In the blue corner, weighing in at 65.7 kilos, with a record of 5 wins and 4 losses. Fighting out of the Grip House Gym and Dinky Ninja fighting from Scotland, Wolverine Reilly. Ladies and gentlemen, his opponent in the red corner, weighing in at 66.2 kilos, with a record of 8 wins and 2 losses. Fighting out of in France, please once again give a warm Scottish welcome to Grand Bienvenue Escocese, Fouad Mesdari.
Well, it wasn't warm, but at least it was a welcome.
He's loving the booze, he's loving it. Put me all you want.
Ladies and gentlemen, our referee Andy Sledge, this bout scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds of professional MMA action.
This is one of the bouts I've most been looking forward to.
Yeah, I mean, I've not seen Dean Reilly fight in the flesh and fight in television, but on the flesh, it's just something different. I can't wait to see how he approaches this fight. We're quite sure we know what he's going to try and do, but you just never know in a fight. And Mesdari clearly very, very confident, very cocky.
Stinging leg kick from
Reilly. This is what we're saying about him, he hits so hard.
Wow, nice, whoa!
Oh, David, he looks like he could have finished it! Mesdari by TKO! through in a very quick time.
That is an insane head kick.
It was a huge head kick. He doesn't look happy with it. You never are when you lose. His corner are complaining.
Some display there from Mesdari.
His corner are not happy at all with that.
Yeah, Dean didn't seem to be out of it. He was taking a lot of shots there, but he didn't seem to be out of the game. He didn't, you know, it didn't look like, certainly from our position anyway, it didn't look like his eyes had rolled back in his head. It didn't look like he wasn't defending himself. Obviously, he was taking shots, no doubt about that. Hard to say on first watch how, you know, if it was a good stoppage or not there. It happened in such a split-second blink of an eye.
After 12 seconds of round one, our referee has called a stop to this bout. And your winner, Lucania, representing Calais, France, Fouad Mesdari. Ladies and gentlemen,